Being active has never been more rewarding.
For 6 years, our athletics calendar has included 6 national premier on- and off-road duathlons. The event is evolving this year to 4 off-road-only events in Gauteng to challenge enthusiasts and top athletes to have fun and keep fit. Andrea Steyn is a top South African duathlete who manages to maintain a balanced lifestyle while keeping her eye on the competition.
In the series, we'll have a lot of off-road, or what they now say is trail running. I think definitely you've got more muscles that's working. You have to adapt, stop, jump. It's not a rhythmic stride that you do. So it's going to be more challenging and definitely not as easy as just running on the tar road.
It's time to reinvent the series slightly. So it's 4 events within Gauteng, all off-road. You start with a run, followed by a cycle, and then you run again at the end. I think there's a constant growth and need out there for people to go more off-road. It's safer, it's also more family orientated. So we decided to make it a complete off-road series. No more 6 events, we've changed it to 4 events.
Physically, duathlon is quite a challenging sport, 2 disciplines.
Andrea's husband Wilhelm is also a top amateur athlete. They train hard together but also motivate each other to keep a balance in their lives between work and play.
We try to eat healthy during the week. Over weekends we do cheat a little bit. After every training session I do try to eat quite a bit of protein and carbohydrates to get that recovery. If you want to compete at a high level, it's very important to not only do your cycling and not only your swimming and your running. You need other exercises like strengthening exercises. So I focus on a lot of strength and stability and flexibility exercises in the gym. I would do like Pilates exercises, a crunch, lunges, and then some weight training, upper body to keep that bike nice and stable. It's part of my life and I just enjoy it. I can't go throughout a day without training. So if I don't train, I'm grumpy. So my husband's really helped me so that I could work less and actually do what I love and train almost full time.
Yeah, well, I don't like it when she beats me. So that's one motivation to keep on training. The bad part is waking up 4 o'clock in the morning to go out for training. Because if she goes and I don't, then normally I have a little bit of a guilt feeling. So yeah, so she makes it quite tough, but for the last 7 years we've managed, so yeah, it's not too bad.
We try not to stress too much. My husband's really supportive in that way, that it can't only be sport. You need to do something else. Is it table tennis or pool or squash or whatever? We try and do everything as much as we can.
You need some basic equipment to take part in the Momentum O12 Dual Cross series. A mountain bike is specially designed to handle rough terrain. The deep tread tires give you grip on uneven surfaces. The straight handlebars make it easier to jump the bike over obstacles. And there are even shock absorbers to smooth out the bumps.
So these are mountain biking shoes. They actually clip onto the pedal. Quite a challenge if you're not used to it. If you're very scared, rather use normal running shoes on the bike. If you're a road cyclist, it's not to say that you'll be strong on the mountain bike. It's very technical sometimes and it brings on new challenges. You have to sometimes go off a sort of a cliff and then run up it and tight corners. So it's to do a lot about technique and obviously I'll train for that to get my biking skills up to standard. I do enjoy the mountain biking, I must say. I've actually learned to love the mountain biking and I've been mountain biking a lot more. So I'm actually looking forward to this challenge.
We just decided maybe we do something that is really family orientated, but it's also very doable for a lot of these cyclists who also like running and some of the runners who like cycling. So now you could even team up and find someone who can run or find someone who can cycle if you do the other discipline and enter as a team, being it a men's team, women's team or mixed team, and come out and have fun on the day.
It's about being positive and just go out and enjoy. You've got one life and you need to enjoy it. So if you don't, I always say if you're not If you don't love what you're doing, then stop doing it. So at the moment I do love my sport and the way I train, so I'm going to do it as long as I can.
Being active has never been more rewarding.